Yo, what's up? It's your boy Weasel back at it, man. It's been a week or so. You know how it is. Been busy, man. The season's officially up here in Jersey, so we're moving around a little bit more, but it is what it is, man. I just want to get back on track, man. And no, you ain't gonna see no fancy ass titles and no background music and dancing monkeys. This is just some regular bike talk shit, all right? So if you're looking for that, you got the wrong channel with the wrong brother. But let's just get into this real quick. You know what I've been trying to do, man. A lot of people have been hitting me up on the back end, asking questions and stuff and things they want to talk about. So I want to kind of go through a few things, man. Just kind of this one is real simple. We're gonna call this two-wheel peer pressure. Let's just talk about biking in general and peer pressure and the impact that it has on us as bikers. And for those of y'all who don't know me, I've been doing this for like 30 something years. Had some special affiliations throughout those years doing stuff. No need to talk about all that. But anyway, let's just get into the topic, peer pressure, man. And so the first question I would have to you, as a biker is, why do you even ride? A lot of us, we get into riding because, we were exposed to it when we were younger, and it was, we kind of gravitated to it. Then there's others who basically just got into it because everybody in the block got a bike and he was like, fuck it, man, let me go ahead and get a scooter too. So, there's different ways, man. No matter how you do it, the hell with it, man. You hear it is what it is. So let's just take it from that point, man. It ain't no good or no bad thing. It's just that we all have different journeys going to the same destination, all right? So, let's just break it down, man. All right, we talk about levels and, levels to this, man, there is. And I'm not talking about the club level. I'm talking about just in general, man. You got the hobbyists and you got some dudes that just straight up bikers. Is there a difference? You can say what the fuck you want to say, man. There's a difference, man, because it ain't nothing wrong with either one of the two, and you ain't got to be classified. But let's just call it what it is, man. We got jokers that's really into the lifestyle, that's really embracing the whole culture, and it's really digging into this, and be it in a club or not, man, that doesn't make you a different level biker, because you should be coming to the club set as a biker. You don't get into a club then become a biker, but that's a whole different thing, man. But be realistic with yourself, man, because if you just a hobbyist and you ride on the weekends, you know what? That's all good, man. You ain't got to be super dude and got to know all these rules and protocol and being about that life and trying to impress motherfuckers, man. Do what you want to do for you. And if you that hardcore biker dude, man, and you living the lifestyle and you love it enough that you went out and got that Harley tattoo, or you spent that cash to get that bike that you thought was the traditional bike, then you know what? Do what you do. But the thing is, man, do it for you. Get away from the validation factor, man, because peer pressure will get deep in your pockets. And this is why we got a lot of brothers these days riding these Harleys, because, they feel that, everybody got a Harley, so I got to get one. My question to you is, what was wrong with that Suzuki that you was riding? And really, why do you have to have that Harley? If that Suzuki was good, then why do you stay there? And that's part of what I'm talking about, is that some of us have fallen victim to the whole peer pressure thing. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I went through the same phase, man, where I was riding, I had the tricked out metrics and this and that and aped out and all that stuff and rimmed up. Then I saw the Harleys, man. I'm like, yo, I need a piece of that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're doing stuff, man, do it for the right reason. Don't let no motherfucker have any opinion or make you feel a certain type of way because you ain't on a Harley or you ain't on a cruiser. Whatever you ride and accept it for what it is. And don't be living somebody else's ride, man. Do what you do, so, because you got to think about, man, what is it or who are you riding for? And this plays into the whole social media thing, man. We got a lot of cats that's riding, and yeah, we all ride, man. We know that we all love to ride and this and that. But the thing is, at the end of the day, who you really riding for? Man, we share things on Facebook and things get posted and we sharing trips. And I get that it's out of appreciation and you feel good when you do a ride, because I know damn well when I do a ride, I want to talk to somebody about it. But my question would be, if it wasn't for that social media interaction, would you still be that same rider? And I can assure you right now that the peer pressure, which is the topic, the peer pressure would be totally different, because if you're not really being exposed, man, some people need that Facebook validation. They need that peer acceptance. They need to let their peers know that I'm doing this and I'm doing this well and this and that. Yo, my challenge to you would be, listen, You know what? For 30 days, that's for 2 weeks. Move around in your scooter and see if your patterns are changing. See if you can do a trip without putting it up for every joker to see. And let me know that you still have that same enthusiasm to do that trip, or do you have that same feeling of reward when you finish that trip, man, without needing to peer validation. Personally, man, every so often, man, I get a little excited when I'm with some bros, man. And we put stuff out there and I talk about it. But let me tell you this much, man. A lot of movements I'm doing is 90% is what I call off the grid. Because you know why? Because I'm doing it for me, and it's just a reminder that I love doing what I do for me and not for the next mofo, man. So think about it, ride for the sake of being you and not necessarily for somebody else, because it's your ride, it's your pleasure, it's your scooter, and it's your enjoyment, man. And, when you share it with other people, then let it be what it is. So let's just go ahead, and keep on doing what we do in regards to that, so that the pleasure that you're getting and that desire that you have, man, is for you and not the next rider, So, and keeping that all in mind, you know what I'm saying? If you doing stuff for you, man, you will find yourself growing into the lifestyle. Then that conversion from that hobbyist to a biker, man, that's something that you'll start to see, man. You'll start to see the change in yourself. You'll start to get a different appreciation for what we do. And that's what we talk about. It's just that let that drive be from what it is, not necessarily from, a peer pressure perspective. Let that drive be from you wanting to know more about what you do and everything else, and not necessarily for the acceptance of somebody else, man. Because you'll never get that true pleasure if you live in somebody else's dream, so to speak. All right. So on the same set, man, on the same note, this whole set thing, man, understand what it is, man. Be it independent, outlaw, 99, ARC, riding club, whatever it is, man. Like, some people feel they got to be at every event or they got to post up on everything and this and that. I want to give you something right now that's the realest as I can give you. And it's that this whole cycle of life, no matter who you think you are, how known you are, or how whatever it is, if you're the man in your mind or if you think you're the man amongst your friends, this whole shit moves without you, and it will continue on, be it a club, be it an event or whatever it is, man. There's always somebody who's going to be just as popular as you, that's going to be funnier than you, faster than you, have a harder bike than you, man. So those saying is, man, trying to keep up with the Joneses, man. Like, listen, this shit is going to move on with or without you, man. And I'm telling you from experience, when it comes to the set, I'll tell anybody my first impression and my first comment to anybody is they give me accolades. I'll tell you in a second, man, I ain't nobody, man. I'm just another motherfucker who just want to ride and appreciate the lifestyle. And if I can pass something on like we doing here, that's what we want to do. Because part of what you have to understand is half of biking is mental. We don't even think about that, man. The interaction that we have with other bikers, all that is taking place off the bike, man. We setting up rides, we talking about the lifestyle, we doing different things, man. So you have to condition yourself to say, you know what is this biking all about? It's not necessarily all about riding all the time, man. There's a lot of things associated with it. And as a rider, man, try to understand the different facets of it and embrace it for what it is, and not from what brothers is telling you, man. You got to learn for yourself. And even though we put a little bit of nuggets out there, it's good for you to learn what it is and not doing it for somebody else, but doing it and learn it because you want to, and just not because you feel this is something you have to do, man. It has to be personal. My biking to me is very personal. My trips, the people I interact with, man, the people in my circle, is personal, man. Because if I ain't messing with you on some personal stuff, man, it's no way I'm gonna be in a row with you. There's no way I'm gonna be around you, because if I need you to have my back or whatever it may be, or we getting down the road and something happens, then there's no allegiance to me or the situation, man. So basically, I can go on and on about the peer pressure thing, but what I want y'all to do, man, is do what you do for the love of it and buy the bike that you want to get because you like that bike, man. Don't let nobody get you all hemmed up and jammed up in this nonsense that's going on with this. You got to have this machine and this and that. And, keep things affordable, keep it within means, man. Have fun with it, man. I think a lot of this stuff that's going on today, man, we've taken the fun out of biking, a lot of us, man, and a lot of times you just got to reset yourself, man. So take a second today, reset yourself, man. Do what you do for you and nobody else, man, because ain't nobody else gonna ride your shit but you when the time comes, man. But anyway, if you got something you want to talk about, man, this is a real quick little piece, and just talking about peer pressure, just to be mindful of what is it you're doing, and ask yourself, you know what, man, is this shit really me? Not necessarily the biking part of it, but the different facets of things that you may be doing. Sometimes just stop yourself and say, yo, like, is it really me? Am I really that dude that needs to be in the club, and I'm the dude that needs to do ABC or whatever it is, man? Because you would save yourself a lot of money and a lot of time and a headache. You know, once again, keep it straightforward with yourself. Be 100 with yourself, man, and appreciate the lifestyle for what it is, man. So anyway, let's keep it moving, man. I'm gonna be back in a couple of days, man, with another topic or two, man. I got a few things coming down the pipeline. A lot of people got some good questions that I want to start to get to, man. The protocol stuff, man, not yet. We're gonna build up to that, and when we get on that, man, it's gonna be nasty. So anyway, shining side up. Catch you on the road. OG Weasel. Later, babe.